Why hello everyone, Spencer here, also known as ScreenSpeak, and in today's video, this is my Christopher Nolan ranking video. So without further ado, let's rank. Alright guys, so I'm very happy, very stoked to be here today, and I'm recording this right after I just made my review for The Odyssey. If you have not seen The Odyssey, I highly recommend that you do, and if you do go to see it, please, from the bottom of my heart, go watch it in IMAX, because that's the only way to watch it. It was filmed for IMAX. I did forget to mention that in my review. I mentioned that I went to see it in IMAX, but I forgot to say that it was filmed for IMAX. So please go see it in IMAX. I don't see a whole lot in IMAX. I only try to see like at least one, maybe two. I've seen 2 movies, but I went to 3 IMAX. I went to see Project Hail Mary twice in IMAX, and then this in IMAX. So I've been very lucky this year. Very lucky. But let's kick off the ranking, because I want to waste no time. So first off is Batman, or wrong name, rewind, The Dark Knight Rises. So this is frustrating for me, because I really love Christopher Nolan's take on Batman. I really love Christopher Nolan as a director, and I really like the Batman character all around. Like, he's not my favorite superhero. Spider-Man is. But, you know, it's frustrating, because as much as I like I said, Christian Bale's Batman, Christopher Nolan directing, and certainly I don't have an issue with Tom Hardy in the role of Bane. I really don't. But it's one of these things where I rewatched this with my dad before seeing The Odyssey, and prepping for The Odyssey of watching all Christopher Nolan movies, and on the second watch, doing it a rewatch after the first time I watched it, it's not that it's bad, and it's not that the ending, I don't have a direct issue with the ending where lots of people have a massive issue and go, this ruins the trilogy, this is not right. I don't have an issue with it. I really don't, but there's the reason it's down at the very bottom is because I have other appreciation towards other niche movies on this list, and you know, because this is a big giant for Nolan, like a Batman DC franchise property, it's not an over-connecting, like, you know, Marvel, like Iron Man connects to Infinity War. It's not like that, but it's like, to me, it just, I wish it got more love, like The Dark Knight or The Batman Begins, which are higher on this list. So I like things about it, just the way that it ends up. I don't mind the way, like Robin's at the end, but why? Like, it's not like he suits up and he's Robin, and there's nowhere that they go with it in the future. So all of a sudden it's like, hey, this is Robin ending up at the Batcave. Isn't that cool? And then the twist that Christian Bale, like, it's a Nolan twist, which I like, but it just, on the rewatch, it's like, okay, it's just kind of there. Like, but for what? Like, yes, it ties in earlier to the story, but for me, as I hear other people talk about it, get annoyed by it, I'm kind of annoyed by it. And yeah, so there's that. Up next is Dunkirk. Now, this for me, there's a bit of a gap here, because I have words these days. Batman, The Dark Knight Rises is one that's fine for me to watch, but like, if I was watching any other movies on this list, I would be like, yeah, just watch it. Like, it's perfectly fine, and let's go. But I had my issues with Dark Knight Rises a little bit, but Dunkirk is we're going, like, we're cooking with gas here. So Dunkirk is one of these movies where I was hesitant to watch it, and what I mean by that is I'm not a big fan of war movies. It takes a lot out of me to sit down and watch a war movie, either by myself or somebody pushing me, like, come on, let's go, like, watch it with me. I'm like, fine, I will watch a war movie. I've seen Hacksaw Ridge, never seen 1917, don't come at me, bro. But Dunkirk is one I was like, yeah, well, fine. It's Christopher Nolan, what can go wrong? And I loved it. I wasn't disappointed. Seeing the action done on land, sea, and in the air all in one movie, I was like, oh my god, this is frickin' fabulous. I was like, Nolan, you G. I was like, yes. This is the war movie that I also have seen All Quiet on the Western Front, the one that was made put out on Netflix and then won some Academy Awards, some Oscars. But this was my favorite. This All Quiet on the Western Front. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Hacksaw Ridge and then All Quiet on the Western Front. But all three of them are great. All three war movies I've seen are great. Dunkirk is the best. And if I've learned anything from Real Rejects channel, double Dunkirk, baby. But double Dunkirk. But I just love this, and the Real Rejects knows how to crack the code. I don't know. I love it. Double Dunkirk. But this was great. A war movie. Please watch it for land, sea, and air action. Up next is The Prestige. This is one for me that, listen, many people love this movie. I was hearing Sean Chandler's ranking, and sometimes this would be higher on people's ranking, and I loved it a lot. Like I said, this has no Christopher Nolan movie other than The Dark Knight Rises for me is like, This is one for me that I loved. I loved the magic scenes. I loved the tenseness between the brothers, Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. I almost said Christopher Nolan again. Wrong person. Christian Bale, and all this sort of stuff, like the Scarlett Johansson's character, how they perform their acts, and just coming at each other, bickering with each other between their stuff, and the twist at the end, it blew me away, which is like Christopher Nolan always does. So I love this one. I loved it for the style. I heard some things about it, and then I was like, oh, it's magic. Like, how is this going to do? And I love seeing magic acts, and this was one that I'm glad I finally watched it. Next up is Tenet. Now, listen, I cannot wait to show my friends this part of this video. I can't wait to share this video with my friends, because I would have had this at last place, and it moved up to number 8. I think that's how that works, right? There's 11, and this is number 8. I'm blown away. I would have never said that. The second watch for me was like a whole new movie. Like, I remembered parts of it. I was like, oh yeah, this is coming up, and this is coming up. And other moments, I'm like, oh yeah. And the ending, as I'm watching it the second time, the ending for me, I'm just like, oh my god, this is like a whole new movie, and it makes it's like a whole new movie, and it makes the first time rewatch look like, what was I watching the first time? You gotta watch this movie with subtitles. You have to be, I guess, not an idiot. You apparently have to go through COVID and then post-COVID to understand this movie. I'm like, what is going on? This movie slaps. Now, is it the best? Is it the best Nolan movie? No, obviously not. It's not in my top 5. But it has its issues. But do I like this genre? Do I like that Nolan did a heist movie? Yeah. And that's like on the second watch, I'm like, oh, now I realize why I was such a doo-doo head. I mean, not really. I mean, people had this lower, and that's fine. But on the second watch, I was like, I love these scenes. And Ludwig Görance's music in this is brilliant. I mean, I like the music in, I like the Batman Dark Knight theme. So Batman Begins should be higher, but Dunkirk should be higher because of the Hans Zimmer score. But I'm not a big fan of war movies, so that's what took that down. And Tenet, I like heist movies, and the action in this is so super splendid, like well put together. So I liked it more on the second watch. That's why Tenet comes in at number 8. Number 7 is one that if you had said to me, have you seen this movie? And I'm like, no. And then after I watched it, in prepping for the Odyssey, I was like, oh, why haven't I seen this sooner? That's what I said after this. It's Memento. Guy Pearce, and from Iron Man 3 fandom, love you. He's actually in a new movie this fall called The Dog Stars with Frankenstein guy, Margaret Qualley from Substance, and Josh Brolin. I couldn't be excited that Guy Pearce is in a new movie. It is in a new movie. I stuttered that. But Memento is brilliantly well put together. him having like this memory, like forgetting things and like tattooing things on his body. It's one of my, like, it's not my favorite, but it's like the ending's a little bit bleak as I would have liked, which is why it's here at number 7. But I'm like, wow, the story here and the progression, and it's one of my things after watching Oppenheimer that makes it where it is, and I'll get there. But this one for me, it hooked me. It never had me lost because I was like, oh, this is one of his older ones. Is it going to be great? And it rocked. This is like, well, not quite like Fight Club. A little bit like Fight Club, but not really. I don't know where I was going with that. But it just, I mean, at the time of Fight Club, really, in the time it came out. But I just love the story of him forgetting things, and the guy from the Goonies, John Pants or whatever, Joey Pants. He was in Wonder Man this year of all things, and I was like, dude, splendid. Go watch Memento. You need to watch it if you're confused about if you want to see a guy tattooing himself because he forgets things. Go watch the movie. Next up is Batman Begins, and need I say less? Need I say more? Just Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow. This, like I said, I was mentioning in my Odyssey review about Christopher Nolan doing horror. This movie has Scarecrow with the fear toxin. Another reason why Christopher Nolan should do a horror movie. Just, I love Scarecrow here. Cillian Murphy is Scarecrow. Excuse my nose itches. But I love that. And I love Ra's al Ghul. Him, Batman training it with the not Court of Owls, but in the house of Ra's al Ghul and all that stuff. Just the twist of who really is Ra's al Ghul and all that sort of backstory. It's just, it works. It moved up for me. I thought it had it number 7 or number 8 previously, and it moved up for me. So I'm super happy about that. And just the way the movie ends with the Batman theme. Hans Zimmer is a glorious composer, and for me, comes in at number 6. Number 5 is Interstellar. My top 5 Nolan movies is like, what type of, like, you put different entrees on, I mean, all of these Christopher Nolan movies, like, you put all these entrees out, and I'm like, I have no idea what to start with. I got Mexican food, I have Chinese food, I have Thai food, I have seafood. I have no idea what to start with. I have pasta. I have no idea what to start with, and I have no idea what to finish with. Like, all of them are that good. And if that was a good analogy, thank you. Applaud me. Will you? Anyway, I'm done. But Interstellar is the space movie. It's not, listen, Project Hail Mary from this year is better than Interstellar. Just want to say that. But Interstellar, because they're my favorite directors, Lord and Miller are my favorite directors who did Project Hail Mary. But Interstellar, also directed by one of my favorite directors, is my third favorite director, is like, it's so good. And the twist, it's so emotional too. The videos that his kids sent him, Timothée Chalamet, woo, and Murph, and then her aging into Jessica Chastain, which, by the way, I wish Anne Hathaway was older Murph and Jessica Chastain was the person in the space, but I need to ask somebody. I need to ask my friends about that, because personally, I think Anne Hathaway, like, she has black hair, but anyway, digress. The way the movie goes, though, with her aging and him coming back, and then Murph Center just being named after the daughter, him talking to her, oh, it's so emotional. Like, the videos are emotional. Seeing Matthew McConaughey get emotional over it. It's a splendid movie, and the travel, like the space travel, and the mechanics, and the dialogue. Oh, it's so juicy and rich, and I loved it for that reason. Comes in at number 5. Number 4 is the new one, The Odyssey. So this is one, I made a whole review of it. I don't want to spend too much time here, but please go watch the review. Put a card up there. I loved it. Like I said, after this movie, Christopher Nolan should do horror, from the Cyclops scene to the giant scene to the Trojan horse scene to Cersei scene, turning them into pigs. It does not get much better than that. The soundtrack by Ludwig Göransson, stellar as always. I want him to win an Oscar. I think that lots of Oscars are going to be nominated on this movie, if that's even the correct way to say that. but I think a lot of Oscars will be nominated. Yeah, I think so. But the cast is nuts, and like I said in my review, the reason that this movie is not a little bit higher is I like the cast in it and all that sort of stuff, but I wasn't blown away. But I love the movie through and through, but the ending didn't leave me going like, whoa, like other movies. Now, you might be like, well, then why is Memento not higher? Why is Batman Begins not higher? I love this movie for the action. This is my favorite Sword and Sandal movie ever. Like, I don't want to say over Lord of the Rings, but I kind of might. I don't know. I like fantasy, but this isn't even, I mean, this is sort of fantasy, but I need to rewatch Lord of the Rings again to say, yes. Yes, but I don't know. For me, The Odyssey comes in at number 4. I could have put it higher, like other people may or may not have, but I don't know. The Odyssey comes in at number 4. Please go check out my review for more details. Coming in at number 3 is Inception. Inception, for me, you know, this would be like most people 1 or 2 Christopher Nolan movies. Inception, like my number 3, like I said, at number 5. Like you put out a line of dishes, I don't know what I'm choosing first. And on another rewatch, when I was preparing for The Odyssey, I went, okay, great, but what I don't like, don't come at me, is I like the movie, but at the ending, I don't like it when a movie just makes you think about, okay, well, what's happening? Like, when it spins, and are they still in the dream, or is that a problem? Is, like, what happened? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm too stupid, but I'm not stupid at all. It's a perfect movie. It's a 5, I think, for me. What did I do? It's a 5 for me. I love it all the way. Everything about this movie is amazing. But I just wish I had a little bit more of a resolution, and maybe people come to me and say that it does. I really don't know. And that's kind of one of my issues about or what I was saying about the Odyssey. Like, it just ends. It ends nicely, and maybe I put the Odyssey over Inception. That's not helpful for my ranking, is it? No, it's not. But I love what I love about the Inception more about the Odyssey is that, like, the mind bendingness. That's what I love about it, is the mind bendingness. And it just works for me, and I think the ending does work for me more than the Odyssey does. So, even though I probably don't understand it as I fully should, and I love the way it spins, the top spins, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful callback to the earlier point of the film, and I love it, and I love how the movie works through and through, and just everything, just the build up, the tenseness of them building the team, and it works. The mind bendingness works. This just it has a better, it works better than Tenet does, but Tenet, I also loved it more on the second watch. So that's what I'll say. My second pick, or number 2, is Oppenheimer. If you came to me like a year before this movie came out and said, hey, you're gonna watch a Christopher Nolan movie that's partly shot in black and white, it's a historical 3-hour biopic of the man named Oppenheimer that built the atomic bomb, are you gonna love it? Are you gonna have it in number 2 of Christopher Nolan movies? I said, what are you talking about? Are you out of your mind? But it's happened. It's happened. It almost made $1 billion. Like, Barbenheimer. That's the event. Now, after Barbenheimer, we get Doomsday. Can you believe this? Oppenheimer. It came out of nowhere. I would have thought that you were like a crazy. But hey, listen, it's here. And the cast is nuts. The cast is nuts. I was saying this on my Odyssey review and said, yes, I'm one of these people that, because Christopher Nolan just had these random people on speed dial, Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Josh Peck, Jack Quaid's in the background, Alex Wolff from the kid Spencer in Jumanji, that's my name, and, like, I don't know, Matt Damon and Cillian Murphy in the two lead roles, Florence Pugh, seeing her naked, oh my god! Need I say more? Emily Blunt, everybody, look it up. It's a stacked cast, and for no reason, this movie just ends up at number 2. Not only because of the cast, but the way the build up, the sound effects, the tension of the sound, the score by Ludwig Göransson, and the build up with the score soundtrack up to the explosion of the atomic bomb is such like a payoff when you're finally like, oh yes, it worked, and there it goes. I was in the theater singing IMAX with my friend, going like, this is so amazing. Not that other movies on this list are bad, but it's just what Nolan does. Like in Inception, it's like it's mind blowing. It's the mind bendingness, and then in Oppenheimer, I'm like, I've never seen a historical movie quite like this, like a historical biopic. And it's like, like when you see like musical biopics, for instance, Michael that came out this year, I was like, oh, okay, I wish that was better. Oppenheimer, like, what is this? Like I'm Nolan could never. I would say I would love to see another biopic by him, but that's like Dunkirk. Like it was a real thing that happened, but so was Oppenheimer. And the movie just, I will never continue. I will always continue to watch Oppenheimer by myself, with other friends in the future, and go, this is the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. But it's too bad because it's not the best Christopher Nolan movie ever. It's the best at the movie that it is, but we have one more movie on this list, and do you want to know what that is? Do you really want to know? Oh, okay, fine, I'll tell you. It's The Dark Knight. I don't know how. I mean, listen, I could have put Inception higher than this. I could have put Oppenheimer above this, but you know that I'm a superhero guy, and I think like other people, they have this higher. And Heath Ledger at number one, but Heath Ledger is a force that shouldn't be reckoned with. He is the Joker. Like, yeah, you got Jack Nicholson. Like, sure, you've got Joaquin Phoenix, but there's no Batman in there, and he's not the Joker. I mean, Jared Leto is, I guess, a Joker, but Heath Ledger is the Joker. Heath Ledger is the Joker. Heath Ledger is the Joker. There is no one that takes. I mean, I guess, okay, you want to play devil's advocate. You got Mark Hamill in there, but yeah, I mean, and maybe was Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill was not animated series Joker, or maybe he was, but whatever. Mark Hamill was a great Joker, but I'm talking like live action, theatrical Jokers. Heath Ledger is peak, okay? And yeah, as much as I would love to see a Joker in the Batman and Robert Pattinson's universe, Matt Reeves' universe, we're probably never getting there. I'm sorry. But unless there is a Joker in the next movie, but I don't know what's going on with that next movie. But Heath Ledger is peak. What they do here with, having Scarecrow in that opening, Heath Ledger's opening scene, the bank heist, the hospital scene, to, then having Two-Face scenes in there, Harvey Dent becoming Two-Face. It's just all peak. And the truck scene, from the truck scene to him starting the bat bite, going in there, catching Joker, having Harvey Dent escape, the cell because he thinks everyone thought he was Batman. So they arrested him. It's like the scenes are top notch in a Batman movie, and yeah, this is the best Batman movie, and yeah, the Batman is really good. But there's no Joker in that movie. So, of course there's Riddler, and he's really great in that one. But this one is Christopher Nolan knew the assignment at hand, knew how to make the best Batman movie. He did it. And not only did he make the best Batman movie, but this is the best Christopher Nolan movie. And I'm sorry, but I understand that other people might say, no, it's Inception. And yeah, I won't fight you. Like, cool, you have Inception number one. Cool, you have Oppenheimer number one. Those are all great movies. And Dark Knight for me comes out at number one. But I just gotta say, because it's number one, there is nothing wrong with any of these movies. I mean, if you have Tenet number one, something's wrong with you. But I'm glad I moved it up for my sake, because I really enjoyed the kick that I got the second time around. But if you have Dark Knight Rises number one, something is really wrong with you. But any other of these, like if you have Dunkirk number one, cool, I'm happy for you. Just for me, this is how I rank the movies. But Christopher Nolan's a G, slam dunk, love the director. He's my top three. He's my number three director of all time. Third favorite director of all time. And that said, that's my list of all the Christopher Nolan movies that I have seen. I didn't watch Insomnia or The Following for this list, but I would like to hear, if you have seen those, where you would plank them. Plank them? Do a plank. Give me 20. I don't know what that means. Where you would rank them in the comments below. But with that said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you did enjoy the ranking, I would love to see your ranking in the comment section below. And as always, guys, I do this on the channel at some point, occasionally, whenever movies come out. I would have loved to have done one last week. I was just very busy for the Evil Dead franchise, but who knows? When the 8th one comes out, or 8th one, I'm thinking of the movie. I'm thinking of the TV show. When the 7th movie and 8th installment of the Evil Dead franchise comes out, I probably will have more free time to do it then. So 2028, baby, you gotta wait until then for my Evil Dead ranking. But whatever the case may be, I do rankings, I do tier lists, I do reviews, I do vlogs, and whatever else I can do. I want to start up a podcast with my friends, so hopefully that might happen in the future. But don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me if you did enjoy this video. Please stay up to date on when I got it coming out. Don't forget to do all that. Don't forget to keep calm, watch the screen. Peace out, everyone. Bye.